Hello friends, imagine holding a coin that once promised to change American history, a coin that represented equality, innovation, and a bold step into the future, yet quietly became one of the most misunderstood US dollars ever made. The 1979 $1 coin was not just currency, it was an experiment. Introduced at a time when America wanted to honor women and modernize its money, this small, silver-colored dollar confused people, challenged traditions, and failed in everyday use, but today it has become a fascinating collectible. Millions were minted, yet many were never spent. Some versions are still hiding in collections, bank vaults, and old drawers, waiting to surprise their owners. What makes this coin truly interesting is not just its value, but its story, why it was created, why it failed, and why collectors still care about it today. The 1979 $1 coin is officially known as the Susan B. Anthony dollar. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real woman rather than a symbolic figure like Liberty. Susan B. Anthony was a powerful leader in the women's rights movement, especially known for her fight for women's voting rights in the United States. By placing her portrait on the coin, the U.S. government aimed to honor her legacy and promote gender equality. The coin was struck in a copper nickel-clad composition, giving it a silver appearance, but it contains no actual silver. Its weight is about 8.1 grams, and its diameter is 26.5 millimeters, which unfortunately made it very close in size to the quarter dollar. This similarity caused major confusion in daily transactions, and many people disliked using it. On the obverse side, the coin shows a portrait of Susan B. Anthony facing right, with a strong and realistic design. Around her image are the words, Liberty, and the date, 1979, while the phrase, In God We Trust, appears on the side. The reverse side features an eagle landing on the moon, a design borrowed from the Apollo 11 mission insignia. This powerful image symbolizes America's space achievements and technological progress. Around the eagle are the words, United States of America, and $1, giving the coin a bold national identity. The edge of the coin is reeded, similar to other U.S. coins. The 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins from Philadelphia carry no mint mark, Denver coins have a D, and San Francisco coins have an S. San Francisco also produced special proof versions for collectors, which have a mirror-like finish and sharper details. One of the most famous varieties is the 1979 P. wide rim, or near date, variety, where the date appears closer to the rim than usual. This variety is scarcer and more valuable than the regular version, especially in high grades. Most circulated 1979 dollar coins are common and worth close to face value, but uncirculated and proof examples can be worth significantly more depending on condition. Although the coin failed as a circulating dollar due to public dislike, its historical importance keeps it alive in the numismatic world. It represents a turning point in U.S. coinage, honoring women and experimenting with modern designs. Collectors today appreciate the 1979 $1 coin not for luxury metal content, but for its story, symbolism, and varieties. In mint condition, especially proof or rare varieties, its value can range from a few dollars to much higher amounts. The coin remains a reminder that not every important coin is successful in circulation, but every coin tells a story worth remembering. Beyond its basic history, the 1979 $1 coin holds a special place among modern U.S. coins because it reflects a major shift in how America viewed its currency and its heroes. This coin came at a time when inflation was rising and paper dollar bills were wearing out quickly, costing the government more money to replace. The idea was that a small, durable dollar coin could save costs and last for decades. Unfortunately, public resistance played a big role in its failure. People found the coin too similar to the quarter, often confusing the two, and many felt uncomfortable using it in everyday transactions. As a result, large numbers of 1979 dollar coins were stored away rather than circulated, which is why so many still exist today in excellent condition. From a collector's perspective, the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar becomes more interesting when condition and minting details are carefully examined. Coins that show strong strikes, clean surfaces, and minimal contact marks are far more desirable. Proof versions, especially those minted in San Francisco, are highly admired for their deep mirror fields and frosted design details. These proof coins were never intended for circulation and were sold directly to collectors, which is why they often survive in near-perfect condition. High-grade examples certified by professional grading services can attract serious attention in the coin market, even though the coin itself is not old compared to classic U.S. silver dollars. Another important aspect that adds to the appeal of the 1979 $1 coin is its role in paving the way for future dollar coins. Although the Susan B. Anthony dollar was not successful commercially, it opened the door for later designs such as the Sacagawea dollar and the Presidential Dollar series. Lessons learned from the 1979 coin influenced changes in size, color, and design to make future dollar coins more user-friendly and visually distinct. In this sense, the 1979 dollar was a necessary step, even if it was not embraced by the public at the time. Today, the 1979 $1 coin is often seen as a sleeper collectible. Many people still underestimate it because it is common, but collectors understand that varieties, proofs, and top-condition examples carry long-term potential. Its value lies not only in money but in meaning. It represents equality, progress, and experimentation in American coinage. For beginners, it is an affordable entry into U.S. coin collecting, and for experienced collectors, it offers subtle varieties and grading challenges. The coin reminds us that history is not always about success. Sometimes, it is about bold attempts that shape the future in unexpected ways. When the 1979 $1 coin is viewed through a long-term historical lens, it becomes clear that its importance extends far beyond its face value or its initial failure in circulation. This coin captures a moment when the United States attempted to redefine its national identity through everyday objects. Choosing Susan B. Anthony was a bold cultural statement, as it challenged centuries of tradition where women were largely absent from U.S. coinage. Although the design was criticized at the time for appearing harsh or too severe, modern collectors often appreciate its honesty and realism. Unlike idealized portraits, this coin presents a strong, determined figure, reflecting the true spirit of the woman it honors. The market behavior of the 1979 $1 coin is also shaped by psychology rather than rarity alone. Because millions were minted and many remain uncirculated, collectors tend to focus heavily on quality, strike sharpness, and surface preservation. Coins that appear ordinary at first glance can suddenly become desirable when they show exceptional luster or minimal bag marks. This has made high-grade examples increasingly harder to find as time passes, especially those that were not carefully stored. As collectors become more selective, coins once considered common begin to stand out, and this subtle shift slowly increases demand within the numismatic community. Another layer of interest comes from how the 1979 $1 coin interacts with modern collecting trends. Younger collectors are often drawn to it because it feels accessible and connected to recent history, while older collectors see it as a symbol of a transitional era between traditional silver coinage and modern clad issues. The coin is frequently used in educational collections, museums, and history discussions because it links civil rights, women's history, and space exploration in a single design. Few U.S. coins manage to combine so many themes into such a compact form, which gives it lasting relevance. As time moves forward, the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar continues to gain quiet respect rather than sudden fame. It is not a coin driven by hype, but by understanding. Collectors who study it closely often develop a deeper appreciation for coins that tell complex stories instead of simple success narratives. Whether found in an old bank roll, a family collection, or a proof set, this coin serves as a reminder that progress often begins with imperfect steps. Its legacy is not defined by how widely it circulated, but by how boldly it attempted to change the future of American coinage. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel Rare Coins Value for more historical coin stories.